Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Nick Push. I'm excited tonight, guys. I'm excited because this is one of the last Halloween Ends speculation videos I'll be doing. Because in a little over a week, we will stop talking about what we think might happen in Halloween Ends, and we'll be starting to talk about what did happen in Halloween Ends. So it's exciting. We've waited an awful lot, right? And there's been so much speculation, especially since like February on, when Radio Tower, and then into Corey Cunningham, and all kinds of different strange shit has leaked, right? Or maybe not leaked, but came out. So I'm excited, because yeah, I want to talk about what we see on the screen. No intro video today, guys. I'm just gonna get right into it. What I'm gonna do today is give my speculation on who lives and who dies. So, what I did was I gathered what I consider the 6 main characters on the IMDb page, and I'm just gonna go through who I think's gonna live and who I think's gonna die. As always, join me in the comments, please. Tell me who you think lives and dies. You don't have to name all 6. You can name a couple, Laurie, Michael, Allison, whatever. Tell me down in the comments. I like reading your guys' thoughts. And as always, hit that subscribe button if you're new here. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel. So let's get right into this. Let's start with the man we've never met, that we've been talking about for a few months here now. And that is Corey Cunningham. Corey, will he live or will he die? Well, I think he's dead. Okay? Now, there is a possibility that he lives and they continue the franchise with him. I know Halloween Ends. I know it's called Halloween Ends, right? But there is a possibility they want to pass the torch. He is the new shape. The evil is passed to him now. Especially if he's in his early 20s like Michael was in '78. It opens up the franchise for a lot more possibilities. But I still think Corey's fucking dead. He's going to be killing innocent people, presumably. He, is, an imposter, an impersonator of the shape. And I think even if him and Michael are quote unquote working together at some point, I think eventually Michael will unleash the real evil on Mr. Cunningham. So Corey, you're fucking dead, man. Next, Mr. Frank Hawkins. Great new character in this trilogy. We saw him in the flashback. We saw him in 2018, obviously. We saw him in Kills in the hospital. And obviously, judging from the trailer, he's going to have some screen time here. How much is to be determined because, we've just seen little clips. But will Hawkins live or will he die? This is a tough one for me. Probably one of the toughest ones. Because without really knowing his role in the movie, it's hard to say. There is a possibility he could be the one, if it happens, if Myers dies, which we'll get into. There is a possibility that Hawkins could do it based on his history that we saw in the flashback, and him essentially stopping Loomis from pulling the trigger. But my gut tells me that he dies trying to save Laurie. I just think, his character, I just don't see a happy ending for his character. So Hawkins, boom, I think he's fucking dead. 2 for 2 on kills here, right? Let's move to the next character. Lindsay Wallace, one of the standouts from Halloween Kills. Obviously, she had such a great chase scene with Myers. I can't see them topping that. But we finally saw her in this final trailer. I was a little concerned because we didn't see her in the first trailer. Haven't really heard much about her role. But will she live or will she die? I think we're going 3 for 3 here, guys. I think Lindsay's dead. There's been speculation that it could happen at the beginning of the movie, an opening kill. I don't see that. I think, Corey's mishap, babysitting mishap, will be what opens the movie. I could be wrong. I don't think Lindsay's going to have a huge role in this movie. I think she is going to die, whether it's at the end of the movie, middle of the movie, beginning of the movie. I think Lindsay is dead. So Lindsay, boom, dead. 3 for 3 on deaths. Wow. Okay, that leaves 3 characters left. And we are going to Allison Strode. A character I really like, but a character I think has been underutilized, especially in 2018 when she, essentially should have been a little bit more of a focus and they ruined very good possibilities. But chase scenes with her, a little better in Halloween Kills. You know, her character arc was expanded upon a little bit, where she wanted to go hunt down Myers, and obviously had that great scene near the stairs in the Myers house. She, I think, is going to be a big part of this movie, you know, trying to talk some sense into Laurie from what we saw in this final trailer. Does Allison live or does Allison die? I say she lives. Don't know if she will be the one that kills Myers. Hard to say if Myers dies. But I think Allison lives. I think the torch is passed. And I think she lives. So, 1 alive, 3 dead so far. So 3 for 4 on deaths I am. Next, we have the Scream Queen herself, Laurie Strode. I know there are a lot of people out there that can't wait to see her die. I know there are other people out there that can't wait to see her kill Myers again. But will she live or will she die? I say this is tough again. You know, I could see it both ways with all of these characters, or most of these characters. My gut feeling, and I could be wrong here, obviously, but my gut feeling is Laurie dies in this movie. Boom. Laurie dead. Now, how does she die? It's a tough one. I think her and Michael die together. So Michael dead too. So 5 out of the 6 characters I think are going to die. That's crazy. But I think Laurie and Michael die together. Now, how that happens, I don't know. I have no idea. They could be set on fire together, but we've seen fire so many times. But I think Michael is going to die in this movie. I know there are all kinds of speculation, or there's all kinds of speculation out there that, you know, he could win here and, you know, go off into the ether. I don't see it. Not just because it's called Halloween Ends, but, you know, this is essentially the end of this timeline. Okay? I think Laurie's going to give her life to save Allison in some capacity. So out of all these 6 characters that I mentioned, I think Allison is the only one that's going to survive. Which probably means I'm going to be way fucking off. And a week from now, or 9 days from now, everyone's going to be commenting saying, dude, you're an idiot. But that's okay. Putting myself out there, making predictions. That's who I think is going to live, is Allison. I think everyone else dies, which is kind of nuts. And the more I say it out loud, the more I'm like, Jesus, dude, that can't be right. But that's kind of my initial thoughts on this. I think Allison survives. I think everyone else dies. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. I will see you next time.